theories of business cycle. So under the theories of business cycle, the first one is psychological theory of business cycle. So this psychological theory of business cycle attempts to explain the alteration of phases in terms of subjective psychological factors. So the psychological theory of business cycle says that the ups and downs in the economy, that is in the economic activities, is not purely because of demand and supply or the price levels. It is because of the optimism and pessimism of the businessmen. So when the businessmen are very optimistic, when they expect that the economy will do well, there will be good demand because there is good income in the hands of the people, they will produce more, and then the economy will reach a level of boom. And when the businessmen are pessimistic, when they think that the demand will be low because the income levels of the people will be low, the prices will be at the lower level, then they will produce less. So then there will be recession in the economy. So this is what the psychological theory of business cycle says. So it was first introduced by W.S. Jevons. So in his opinion, so the cycle is created because of the moods of the businessman. Here he has given the mood as melancholy. Melancholy means there is a high level of optimism. Optimism, speculative fear. Speculative fear means they think that the businessmen think that in the near term the prices and the demand will come down. And panic. Panic is the highest level of fear. Fear that the economy will come down. So Jevons was the one who introduced the psychological theory of business cycle, but it was B.Eco who developed this psychological theory of business cycle. So B.Eco believed that the changing assumptions of entrepreneurs regarding future market conditions play a key role in business cycle. So what he says that when there is errors of optimism, when entrepreneurs wrongly think that there is a high level of demand, they start to overproduce. So when there is overproduction, there will be higher level of supply, and in comparison to the demand, so when there is high supply, so compared to that high level of supply, demand will be low. So when demand comes down, price also comes down, and the economy enters recession. And another economist, Keynes, says that the booms and the recession periods are always exaggerated, because under the boom period, when there is high demand, people fear that the products may not be available for them. So they start to buying for the future also. So if they are buying, they want 10 units today, they may buy 15 units because 5 units for the future. So at that, in this way, the boom is exaggerated. That price level even becomes higher. The same way recession also. In recession, when the economy shows some decline, the entrepreneurs lose faith in the economy. They think that the economy will never come back. There will not be any demand for the products. So they cut down production to a large extent. They downsize their size of the business to a large extent. So that recession continues even further. So all these are because of the psychological determinants. All these because of the psychological factors.